Hey guys, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. It is the only place that you can come to learn how to invest with confidence. I do have an ongoing Robinhood challenge where I attempt to outperform the stock market, and the stock market is defined as the S&P 500. Currently, as of February 18th, the stock market has returned around 6%. I did have one trade. I did purchase LTRX. I held it for about a week and a half, maybe two, and I sold it for an 11% gain. I am currently holding ticker symbol AEY, but we are here to talk about Century Casinos, ticker symbol CNTY. You might be asking yourself, what does this stock or company have to do with the channel? Well, this stock was on my radar in my master sheet, my master tracker, and I have alerts set up every month to go back and confirm if the stock is going to make a move up or down and looking at the characteristics of if we can create a narrative on why it would move up. Well, this company slipped out of my grip for way too long because it ran from $1.50 to $16.44 and is now trading back around $9.89. Um, and yeah, I just feel like I missed the boat on this one, but I don't think it's too late. I wanted to look at this one with you guys because I feel like I'm going to take action and potentially invest in this company. So without further ado, we're going to look at Thinkorswim. We're going to look at FinViz. Let's check the income statement. We're going to check the balance sheet. We're going to look at some financial data points. We're going to look at institutional holdings. So much fun stuff going on today. But yeah, if you guys are new here, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and the like button. It really helps me out. If not, I totally understand. Stick around for a few more videos, see if you like me or not. But yeah, things have been going well. Let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so we are looking at finviz.com. If you have never been here before, I highly recommend you use it in a laptop or a tablet. Trying to do it on your phone is not very intuitive. But we are looking at Century Casinos, ticker symbol CNTY. As we can see, this chart has flipped. It looked like it. Blah, blah. It looks like it has been in a stagnant holding period from around 922 to as low as about 679. It did get as low as 614 back in October. Going down to the butter of the price, the butter, the meat, the potatoes. So the stock price is $9.89. We need to figure out, okay, is $9.89, is that too low of a stock price or is that too high of a stock price? Is it undervalued? Is it overvalued? Let me show you. This is my conservative way to price stocks. So we are going to look at sales plus income divided by shares available, which is going to be the shares float. So again, we are going to add 400. I'm just going to shorthand it. You know what? I'm just going to do it the long way actually, so you can do this at home. I'll do it the long way. So 434,100,000 plus 16 million equals 450,100,000. And we're also going to divide it by 27,030,000. And that number is coming from the shares float right here. So this is going to give us a stock price of $16.65. That is our very, very conservative number. But now let's take it a step further. Let's include their cash into this equation. So as we can see, their quick ratio is a 4. This is a dead giveaway that the company has cash. Maybe they want to purchase another casino. Maybe they want to do share buybacks. Let's take a peek at their current cash. In the balance sheet, okay, they have 107 million in cash. So we're going to go back to the top and we're going to shorthand everything now. So instead of doing 434 million all the way out, we're just going to do 434.1 plus 16 plus 107,107. If 557 million, and we're going to divide that by 27.03. So a $20 stock price. So we're looking around $16 to $20. That is almost a 100% move from here, which is great. Don't get me wrong, that's great. So let's look at some other data points before we get even more excited. So one thing that is pretty gross actually is their debt. They have 4.38 in debt with 4.34 in long-term debt. So they're slowly paying off their debt. So that's kind of it's not a red flag, but it's something we need to watch. The next thing I do want to point out is their EPS this year. This year is 2022. FinViz is a little bit older. It's not updated for 2023 data yet. So 2022 had 140% EPS this year. Next year, EPS next year, which is 2023, has 126% EPS guidance for this year. Earnings per share over the last 5 years has been 12%. That is amazing. Sales over the past 5 years are also at a positive 22%. That's gold. So that tells us that this company has been banging for at least the past 5 years consistently. Moving on to gross margins, they're at 46.9%. That is huge. That is high growth. Profit margins 3.7%. They are profitable. That's all that matters. Shares float 27 million. That is the low share float. And do you remember how I said FinViz is a little bit older? Well, check this out. It's saying institutions own 73.6% of the company, the stock. Let's see what it is, because this data here is updated. So we can see if people are selling or buying. Okay, you can see it, I can see it. Institutions own 87% of the stock. That's up from 73%. That is massive. That's huge. So this is all amazing, wonderful things. We're going to go down, look at the income statement and the balance sheet, and then we'll look at Thinkorswim. So that just looks amazing. We'll take a peek at the FinViz weekly chart as well. Again, look, I mean, this is like this, the best time would have been to buy, a couple of years ago, but in the last year, we're kind of near where the most optimal purchasing price would have been. And then looking at the monthly chart, imagine if we bought it in 2020 and rode it for a 10 or a 1000% gain. It went to $1.01 in March of 2020, and then it went to $16 whatever in November 2021. Ridiculous, I tell you, ridiculous. So yeah, the monthly chart is looking good. We're seeing some resistance here on the 20 SMA on the monthly chart. But let's go down and look at the income statement right now. So their total revenue is doing really well. Cost of revenue, again, kind of keeping it going. Gross profit is continuing to rise as well. We want to see all three of those go in tandem. Operating income increasing from last year. That is great. Operating expenses are going up though, which is not great. Net income is down from last year slightly, but still positive, which is wonderful. Looking at the balance sheet, again, they have 107 million in cash. That is great. Total assets, 703 million. Total liabilities, 561 million. They do have 463 million in debt. So again, they're slowly chomping away at it. It looks like they were at 463.7. Now they're at 463.4. I guess it's baby steps with them when it comes to paying off the debt. So that all looks good. And then looking at insider buys, the CEO, the co-CEO purchased $84,000 worth of stock at $11.21. If we can lock in the purchase price of under $10 here, we've got a better discount than the CEO, which is great. The co-CEO. So again, this is all just wonderful news. We can see it's just rounded here and ready for its next potential run. Looking at Thinkorswim now. So here's my chart. You can, let me move my face. This is a good spot for my face right here. So let me get everything in the picture. Everything's in the picture. This is good. A lot of crazy lines. I apologize. So what do you see here? What do I see here? We had the health crisis here. Everything tanked. And then it just slingshotted back up. And then it's kind of been trying to figure itself out. And we now see that it has found a bottom in here and is now starting its move back up. What else do we see? Well, last month we had 1.3 million share volume. And right now we're at 1.3 million share volume. And we're at mid-month. So again, we're looking really good here, really strong move. I am going to purchase, by the time this video comes out, I'll have purchased this stock. Again, if you want to keep up to date on when I buy or sell stocks, I do post everything that is associated with this channel, Robinhood Challenge, into the community tab. So just go over to the community tab, subscribe to my channel, like it, like all my videos, send me an email, send me a message, whatever you want to do. I'm always open to comments and suggestions. But this company looks fantastic at these levels. So I'm very excited. I felt like once I found this, I had to talk about it. I had to make a video. So yeah, if you've made it this far, you know, again, please consider subscribing, like the video. I really appreciate your time. You know, we all have limited time on this earth. And if you spend it watching my videos, I am truly very appreciative, whether you're a subscriber or not. So thank you again. I hope you're doing well. Have a wonderful evening or day. Have a great day or night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.